I'll watch this again later.
Homework.
Your homework is going to look like this. All right, so first of all, I have two pictures. All right, and the way we've been finding slope is by counting it out, right? On this one, it's up 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my slope is 1 over 6. This one, I count up 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1. My slope is 4 over 1. But we can use coordinates of these points. The coordinates of this point are 3 for x, 0 for y. And the coordinates of this point, negative 3 for x, negative 1 for y. All right. When I went up 1, it's because I went from from y equals negative 1 to y equals 0. 0 minus negative 1 is 1. When I went over 6, it's because I went from negative 3 to positive 3. And 3 minus negative 3 is 6. All right. Let's take a look at these coordinates. The coordinates of this point are negative 3 for x, 0 for y. The coordinates of this point, 1, 2, 3, negative 4 for x, 1, 2, 3, negative 4 for y. Negative 4, negative 4. When I went up 4, it's because I started at negative 4 and I finished at 0. So how far did I go? 0 minus negative 4, that gives me 4. And when I went over 1, it's because I started at negative 4 and I finished at negative 3. How much of a change is that? Negative 3 minus negative 4 is positive 1. All right. So we have a formula called the slope formula, and it's something that's very important to know. In fact, it's the only formula you need to know for MCAS that they don't give you on the formula sheet. All right, so I'm going to write this out. The slope between 2 points x1, comma y1, and x2, comma y2 is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We subtract the two y values on top. We subtract the two x values on the bottom. Right, let's do some examples and show how to use this. All right, so if I'm trying to match up with the formula, this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, y2. All right, and I want to find the slope. I'm going to subtract the two y's on top. 20 minus 3. And I'm going to subtract the two x's on the bottom. x2 minus x1. 20 minus negative 3. And If you need to use a calculator, use a calculator. 20 minus 3 is 17. 20 minus negative 3 is 23. The slope between these 2 points is up 17 over 23. 17 over 23. Let's try another one, and then we'll check in and see how we're doing. So there's automatically subtraction. All right? And what I want to do, I want to subtract the two y's on top. Negative 9 minus negative 9 on top. 13 minus negative 6 on the bottom. Negative 9 minus negative 9 is 0. 13 minus negative 6 is 19. And 0 divided by 19 is 0. Go up 0 and over 19.
It's difficult.
All right. Well, let's see if we can.
It's not.
Well, yeah, like anything, once you get the hang of it, it's easy. But if you don't have the hang of it yet, it seems very difficult. Let's do some more here. Bring this down here. All right. All right. So first of all, first thing I want to make sure you understand is this says subtract the two y values on top, subtract the two x's on the bottom. So this is x, this is y, this is x, this is a y, right? And these little numbers just mean my second y and my first y, my second x and my first x. These are my first numbers, so it's x1 and y1. These are my second numbers, so it's x2 and y2. All right? And I'm already subtracting. All right, my slope equals. My internet is slowing down. Sorry. Okay, so there's automatically subtraction here. All right, and look at the formula. It's second y minus first y on top. So my second y is 4. My first y is negative 3. Now, second x minus first x. Well, here's my second x is negative 18. And my first x is 17. All right? If you make positive and negative mistakes, then use a calculator. 4 minus negative 3 is 7. And negative 18 minus 17 is negative 35. All right? And if this is all you get to tonight, that's okay. But eventually, I'd like you to reduce when you can. I can divide by 7. And I can divide by 7. So negative 1/5 is the nicest answer, although it's okay to say 7 over negative 30.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
In other words, this line is going down 1 and over 5. Or down 7 and over 35. All right, let's do one or two more and just make sure we have the hang of it. So slope equals, I'm automatically subtracting. This is x, this is y. This is x, this is y. These are my first x and y. These are my second x and y. And I'm going to be subtracting. second y minus first y, y2 minus y1. Then the bottom, second x minus first x, x2 minus x1. And notice sometimes you get an extra negative in there. 15 minus 8 is negative 3. Negative 15 minus negative 16 is positive 1. And negative 3 divided by 1 is negative 3. This is okay, but this is better. Is this getting a little bit better?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so this is what I want you to try for homework.